to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the trees. Let me fly like the leaves when they fall. Well, let my mind go serene like a cool water stream that runs from the mountain so tall. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road.
Well, friends, welcome to the northwest angle of Minnesota. It took me about 2.5 hours to get down here, but I'm ready to explore Angle Inlet, which is just up the road in one of the most remote corners of the United States. This is the borderline right here. So everything to my left is the state of Minnesota. Everything to the right is the province of Manitoba. Ever since starting to look at maps when I was a young kid, I noticed this little top hat coming out of Minnesota, the top of the United States, and I've always wanted to come here. So I'm definitely glad that I took the roughly 2.5 hour drive from Winnipeg to come down here to this remote corner of Manitoba and a very remote corner of Minnesota to check it out. So the village of Angle Inlet is just about 8 miles or so up the road. So I'm gonna go check in with US Customs and Border Protection at their video phone station. There's no actual border here, it's completely unmanned. And check in with US Customs, and I'll have to do the same coming back when I get back through Canada later on this afternoon. I'm not gonna go fishing or anything, of course. This is a place where there's a ton of fishing resorts if you're into that sort of thing. But I'm just gonna go check out the life here of the little small town of Angle Inlet, the most northerly point in the contiguous 48 United States. So here is the actual border marker between the United States, where I'm standing in right now, and Canada on this side. As you can see, if I look down here, this is the clear cut all the way across the Canadian-US border. They monitor the borderline here with drones and with thermal imaging and so forth to make sure there's no illegal activity between the border and no illegal border crossers, I suppose. So you can see they definitely have a sense of humor here too in northern Minnesota. Bigfoot crossing area. Due to sightings in the area of a creature resembling Bigfoot, this sign has been posted for your safety. I will consider myself warned. Heading on inward to Angle Inlet, Minnesota.
Well, take me home to rest where the mockingbirds nest and to cry through the green in the spring. Let's go back a ways to the old bygone days and the simple time we lived back when. Well, let the pull of the plow bring the sweat from my brow and the glow of the fire pull me home. Let me wind down my days in the sweet dusty haze. Take me back down the old dirt road. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me back down the old dirt road.
So I've arrived here at Jim's Corner. You can see that there is a few things in either direction. So this is kind of the crossroads of the northwest angle. So Angle Inn Lodge, Angle Outpost, Bay Store Camp. And in this direction, North Border Realty. Wow, Grumpy's Restaurant and Bar, Denny's Barber Shop. Cool, the school, church, post office. So yeah, I'm gonna go explore. This is where you do your US customs clearance. So I'm gonna head inside this hut. So I guess to report your entry into the United States, you use this iPad. So pretty interesting. There's other reporting stations throughout the northwest angle as well. So looks like if this iPad is down, you just go to one of these businesses and they'll do it for you. So pretty interesting. So I'm gonna report my entry and I'll be on my way towards the monument that marks the northernmost point in the United States mainland. So I just went in there, filled all the information out on the iPad, did everything I needed to do, and the thing doesn't have Wi-Fi, so it doesn't have a cell connection, I guess, whatever. No internet access to actually submit the form, so it says to go to one of the lodges, use the iPad there, and report my arrival to the US. So that's what I'm gonna do. Heading downward, I guess east, to the northeast corner of Angle Inlet, to, I think there's a restaurant down there, I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, there's a big monument there. I've been to the equivalent monument down in Key West, Florida for the southernmost point in the contiguous 48 states. So looking forward to hitting the north point here, right jutting into what would be Canada were it not for an 1800s mapping error on both countries' part, I suppose, surveying error. Heading onward to the monument of the northernmost point of the United States. Here we go. All right, I was hoping for Jerry's restaurant to be open today, but it looks like they are closed on Sundays, unfortunately. But this is what the top-rated restaurant, really, in Angle Inlet. But I am here right at the shore of the Lake of the Woods. Beautiful area. There's the US flag flying in the distance. And I'm headed right over there to the northernmost point monument. Looks like I can't walk there, though. It's definitely flooded, just like southern Manitoba is right now. So Kenora is just about that way off in the distance. About 100 kilometers or so, 60 miles. And this is one of the many lodges here. Bustling with activity too, a lot of people boating. Beautiful day today too. It's about 15 degrees Celsius. No wind, really. And beautiful little marina here at Angle Inlet, Minnesota. Not too damp over here, so that's good. This is definitely a little bit wet. But yeah, this is Angle Inlet, Minnesota. Lots of birds. Beautiful, serene spot. You can see that boat in the distance. I still haven't reported my arrival to the US Customs though, because I'm not sure where to do so right now. So I'm gonna have to find that out pretty quick here. There it is, northernmost point of the contiguous USA. Angle Inlet, Minnesota.
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore. Now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait. Wait for our home to show on the horizon. Soon we'll be there. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. Vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. Ooh.
So it's definitely a serene spot right here at the southern side of Lake of the Woods. I'm gonna head into a little gas station they have here. I'm not sure which one this is, but $4.95 a gallon, that's insane. It's almost the same as Winnipeg prices because it's so remote here. All right, so this is Young's Bay Resort in Angle Inlet, and they got a totem pole over here. You don't see those really outside of Canada much. Pretty good carving. Absolutely beautiful waterfront here. Oh my goodness. Man, I wish I could stay longer. Really, really remote part of Minnesota. Really cool. I'm gonna head into the little general store and see what they have to offer. Just glad they're open, to be honest with you. The restaurant's closed. So this is one of the little shops that you'll find around Angle Inlet. A lot of souvenirs for sale, caps, and they got some drinks. Nice fishing decor around here too, a little table area. Cozy. And some taxidermies up there as well. Impressive place. They got some essentials, motor oil. Huh. Cool. Oh, ice cream. How many people come by here?
In the summer, hundreds.
Yeah, hey? Just come up from Minnesota just for like a piece of solitude?
Fishing.
Yeah, fishing, okay.
Lots
Yeah,
of fishing.
wow. And I guess right over there, that's the US border check-in post. So I'm gonna go there to check in and document my entry, and I'll be on my way. I did get myself a, what is this? Clarbrunn sparkling water, passion fruit, which looks really good. And she gave me a popsicle for free, so win-win. All right, this is the little hut I gotta go into to report my entry into the United States. Give this a second go. You have been approved to enter. Okay, so it looks like it's actually working. All right, this is the village center of Angle Inlet. You can see right here, Northwest Angle Golf Course. So they do have a golf course here in this small little area. Pretty cool. And I guess what you could call Main Street. I mean, there's only about 100 people that live here, I believe. So it's not a big place, of course. This is just an exclave. So unless you really want to be here and maybe make some money off of the high demand for fishing tourism, not much else to do here, really. I love these little bird boxes, though. They're everywhere around the Northwest Angle. Really cool idea. Pretty well in every parking area, you'll see one of these. But yeah, this is downtown, if you want to call it that. Angle Inlet, Minnesota. So is it meeting my expectations? It's pretty well exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's actually probably a bit bigger. There's more buildings here than I would have expected. So definitely quiet. I mean, this is a really quiet place. There's almost no traffic here. It's actually incredible how serene and how quiet it is. I was thinking this would be the perfect place if anybody's looking for a retreat, just away from the hustle and bustle of, you know, the real world, I suppose. Definitely consider coming down here to the Northwest Angle. It is absolutely serene. Just an occasional car like this one every maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes. So this is almost Alaska level solitude. So well done, Angle Inlet. And right over here is the most northerly post office in the contiguous United States, the lower 48. Pretty cool. Very small. I'm sure they do that on purpose. I don't know how many staff they need. It's probably just one person behind a counter. Angle Inlet, Minnesota, 56711 is the zip code here, if anybody's wondering. The most northerly post office in the United States, apart from Alaska. And they even have an old school US mailbox right here. Old style postal box. Pretty cool. So I'm definitely glad I took the trip out from Winnipeg. This is one of the most unique places in the United States. I mean, this is a place cut off from the rest of the country by road, so you have to travel through a second country to get here. And it's got a lot of charm and character. I mean, there's not a lot going on, of course, but, you know, they got a cute little post office, amazing waterfront. This is the United States northern wilderness at its finest. So this cute building is the Angle Inlet School. I was under the impression before I got here that the students from Angle Inlet would have to travel through Canada to go to school down in Road, Minnesota, similar to the way that students from Point Roberts, Washington have to go through Vancouver and then into towards Bellingham there somewhere. You can see it's just over the 49th parallel. So this technically would be part of Canada had it not been for that surveying error back in the 1800s. So interesting. 49.1756 degrees north latitude. Some information about Northwest Angle and the islands. The Northwest Angle, the northernmost land of the 48 states, owes its existence to Benjamin Franklin. His negotiations at the Treaty of Paris of 1785 won British acceptance of the border extending from the most northwestern point of the Lake of the Woods to the boundary waters. So this is St. Luke's Church, Bible-believing, non-denominational, 9:30 a.m. Sunday morning services. So 1958 it was founded. Cute little building. My final stop in the Northwest Angle was the beautiful lodge of Prothero's Post, located just north of the town site. It was there that I met its friendly owner, Grace Prothero, who along with her late husband has been welcoming guests to the lodge for over 50 years.
This is just, it's called the ballroom, but
Oh,
that-
yeah. Huh.
you can come and ball.
Oh, yeah.
The cabins all look like this too.
I don't
Wow.
like the idea of being famous.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's really cozy here. Man, I'm going to be back. I thought this was just a day trip. I came here
I
randomly.
didn't light a lot
Yeah.
fire today.
Huh.
It was pretty nice in
Yeah.
here yesterday.
Wow.
And all the pictures of fish.
Yeah, it's very, very cozy. No, I think I'm going to come back here one time and stay with you. Because this is, I'm really impressed. You got an old cash register too, I see.
You know about cash registers?
No, not much.
When you put money in it,
Yeah,
the money, if you get a lot of money,
yeah.
it sometimes goes down in the bottom.
Oh, interesting.
There was $60 down
Wow,
in there.
you found
under
it
the
later on,
bottom.
eh?
We
Wow.
took it back down and gave it to
Yeah.
him, though.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Wow. That was nice of you.
And my son kept adding teeth and different stuff.
Oh, that's funny. That's pretty quirky. Yeah, you got a nice spot here. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, so
I didn't see it,
Yeah.
but some people come
Yeah.
in and brought their dog in here. And
Oh,
the
really?
dog saw that and started
oh, barking at it.
howling.
Wow.
He didn't like the looks of that.
No, I wouldn't either if I was a dog, eh?
You haven't ate?
No, since Steinbeck, Manitoba. I drove all the way down in Sprague and I came around.
I have
And,
spaghetti left over.
Oh, that's okay.
They're getting kind of hard.
What is it?
They're cinnamon rolls.
Oh, cinnamon rolls. Great.
You want one? Or there's these. This is bars. These are really good yesterday.
Oh, yeah, they look
but
good.
They
Yeah.
were fresh yesterday. I could
Yeah.
put it in that microwave.
Oh, and it'll be good. No, I'll take it just as is. Thank you so much, eh? I appreciate it.
Chew on it.
Thank you so much, eh? I appreciate you thinking of me like that.
I already dumped out the last
Oh,
coffee.
that's okay. The soda will help me just fine. So, thank you so much.
Should have gave you a bigger one.
No, it's okay.
Another one.
Beautiful, beautiful cabin though.
Yeah, this is kind of a visiting room.
So it was really nice to meet Grace Prothero, the owner of Prothero's resort here on the beautiful Lake of the Woods. Incredible. The sun is rapidly setting though, so I got to get back to Winnipeg here shortly. It's about 8 o'clock in the evening. I definitely enjoyed my time here in Angle Inlet and the Northwest Passage of Minnesota. This is probably the most serene place I've ever been in the United States. There's just not much road traffic, air traffic, nothing. There's just stillness, sound of nature, as you can hear. All right, I'm back over here at Jim's Corner, and I'm going to be entering Canada through this telephone. Not as snazzy. Canadians do not offer iPad technology. However, if this works, there we go. Oh, wow. It's one of those phones you find at the bus station that calls directly to the hotel. So here we go. We're going to call Canadian Border Services. Wish me luck. I do hope you enjoyed this tour of the Northwest Angle of Minnesota. One of the most tranquil places in the United States. Definitely come up here if you ever are in the area. Make that drive up through Canada and check out this amazing slice of just remote wilderness here at the top of the United States.